Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for another Biblical Prescriptions for Life. Today, I thought we'd talk about a very popular supplement, especially in the younger age group. So that's why I brought a younger age group with me today, and that's creatine. You might have heard about it, but that's what we're going to talk about today. But more important than that, we're going to talk about a biblical prescription first. And I'm going to have Jake read for us John 16, verse 33.
So John 16:33 reads, "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world."
Do you ever have tribulation, Jake?
That most definitely.
Now,
I think that's
as
part of life.
as a student, I guess tribulation comes up with the ups and downs of school, right?
Most certainly.
Yeah. But I don't think anyone goes a day without tribulation. But in this text, it says, hey, this is going to come. Be of good cheer.
Mm-hmm.
Be of good cheer because we have a solution. And that's I have overcome the world, overcome the tribulation. That is pretty good news.
Yeah.
So that is a prescription I want you to hold on today. No matter how bad the day's going, remember, God, through his son, has overcome the tribulation. This won't be forever. We have a place to turn. But today, let's talk about this supplement, creatine. Jake, have you ever taken creatine?
I have. When I first got on campus at the University of Alabama as a swimmer, I think it was the first practice I walked in and the coach told me, hey, you need to go get some creatine and you're going to start taking this. And I did. And I got a lot stronger and a lot faster, and it's clean.
Stronger, faster, cleaner. So you've actually tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any bad side effects?
No.
So people are going to read a lot about creatine, what it is. I guess it's been around for a long time. In fact, I did some research on it. It was first talked about in 1832, but it made a lot of history in 1992. Were you even born in 1992? Nope. But there was a famous gold medal winner named Linford, and he actually won a gold medal, and he used creatine as a supplement.
Mm-hmm.
So then it started beginning well-known, and basically creatine monohydrate, that's the way most people take it. It's made from the amino acids glycine and arginine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know what creatine helps, right?
Yes.
What's it help?
Creatine's main function is to help in water retention. So what happens is when you're working out for a long time and you've taken creatine, obviously you have to be very well hydrated. You probably need to drink more water than you normally would when you take creatine. But when you take creatine, you're working out for a really long time and maybe you haven't had as much water. It helps your muscles retain that water so they don't break down as easily. You can go a little bit longer without working out before you lose your muscle definition, lose your strength. I found that it helped me very quickly. Like I made massive gains in the weight room when I first got to campus. And it helped me get a lot stronger. It helped me feel more confident in everything that I was doing.
And it's big on increasing energy via the ADP, ATP mechanisms.
Yep.
So it helps make more energy, retains fluid. So it increases basically your energy to your muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you notice any downside to this at all?
No, I haven't really noticed any downside. I know that right now I'm training for a half marathon, as some people who have been following our Instagram and TikTok page. I'm training for a half marathon, and something that I've noticed is when I take it, not only has it helped me when I'm working out, but it also has helped me, like say I didn't drink my cup of coffee for the day and I'm feeling like a little sluggish. It's helped me to stay focused a lot better than it would if I wasn't taking it and didn't have my cup of coffee.
That's interesting because a lot of people use it for muscles, but some older people have using it for brain energy metabolism because it gives the brain more ATP. So it helps the neurons and glial cells. Basically, it supports that energy factor in the cell called the mitochondria.
Mhm.
And they say it's really useful if you haven't had good night's sleep or if your brain is stressed out.
Yeah.
So if you have a stressed out brain, it might help. Now, how would you advise if someone really wanted to give it a try? And really, the only big side effects I've seen is if you have kidney or liver disease, you probably shouldn't take it. If you're on a lot of medicines, you need to check with your doctor just to make sure it's good. But what would be a decent dose? How much should a person take? How much are you taking?
So typically I take about, I'm not sure the exact dosage, but there's when you order a creatine monohydrate, it comes with a scooper. And I usually take 1 scoop a day. And I think you take it with 8 to 12 ounces of water at that time. But on top of that, because you're taking a supplement that helps retain water, you need to drink more water as well. So you say you're used to drinking 32 to 64 ounces of water a day. You need to increase that to drinking 96, maybe over 100 ounces of water each day.
Yeah, and that little scoop has about 5 grams of creatine in it. Now, some people will do what we say is a loading dose. They've never taken it before. They'll take 20 grams. They'll take 4 doses for quite a few days, build it up, and then they'll go to a maintenance dose. Of 1 scoop a day. Now, are you still taking it every day, or you just do it one day as you work out heavily?
I take it every day. I think it's something that's good to take consistently. I think in everything that you do, whether it's just in life, working out, what you're putting in your body, sleeping, everything has to have consistency to it. So I think I take it as consistently as I can, because I've noticed on times when I don't take it, I start to feel a little sluggish.
So I've not been, in general, a big fan of taking extra things in the body that's not natural, okay? But for athletes, people with need brain support, this has been around for a long time. Many athletes are doing it. In fact, I read something that says almost all of the competitive athletes are doing this now.
Yes, it's definitely, it's NSF sports certified, so you're not failing drug tests. If you're an athlete taking this, it's proven to be clean.
Now, what do you mean when you say clean?
Like you're not failing a drug test. It's not performance enhancing.
Okay.
It's not going to be something that you're taking that's going to say help your blood metabolism, increase your white blood cell count, increase your oxygen. It's not something like that. It's just something that just helps you a lot with training, and just retaining water in your muscles. That's all that it is, pretty much. And so that's the big thing. It's like it's not a PED.
Okay.
It's sports certified. It's like when we got to Alabama, there's a whole list of things that you can and can't take, and it's on the things that you can take. Now, if you're an athlete and you're taking this, make sure that the one that you order it'll have a little sticker on the bottom that says NSF sports certified. So biggest thing, like when you're taking any supplement in general, and say you're an athlete, you're in college, you're in high school, you want to be a D1 athlete one day, look at that when you're taking the supplements, because if it's not, and you take a drug test, well,
and
you're out of luck.
It's sort of a white powder, isn't it? That's what color it is.
Yeah, it's a white powder.
Okay. So I just wanted to give everyone a little bit of information about creatine. Creatine, as many people are using it, many people are talking about it. It seems to be very widespread, used for increasing muscles, brain. Got to hydrate yourself well. Be careful if you're on a lot of prescription medications or problems with your kidneys or liver. You might want to check with your doctor about that. But more important than all of that is our text today. And that's from John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you. That in me, Christ is saying that in me you have peace. So if I have lots of peace, maybe I won't need to take this creatine as much, right? Because in the world, we're going to have tribulation, but be of good cheer. So even though we have the trials, we don't have to be discouraged. So I'm hoping this gives you a little bit of information about this supplement. You're going to hear a lot about creatine. And I want to thank Jake for joining me. He's actually used it. I don't use it, so I don't have much experience in it, but I know this younger generation, they want to be strong, they want to have big muscles, they want to do everything they can to enhance their muscle size and their capability. So thanks for joining us. I'm going to be back soon with yet another biblical prescription for life.